Hey, hey. Scorpio. Almost pulled the blank. This is your weekly tarot. We're going to pull some romance angels and see. No, we're going to pull the Allentown Wellness. Let me back up and see what the overall energy is for you. See what Spirit has to say, and then we'll pull some tarot. I hope you're doing well. Alright, Spirit, so tell us, what is the. And this could be love, general. This week I'm just doing it general. Let's see what comes out. Alright. What is the overall energy for Scorpio? Healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. And that slipped out of my hand. You see that? It flipped out twice. Let's try that again. There we go. And then the bottom of the deck is heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. And I'm hearing all is not lost. Doing this heartbreak and doing this healing, I feel like you are realizing who you are. You know your worth. And yes, heartache hurts. You know, no one wants to be hurt, but I feel like it's through the fire you are purged and you're going to come out on top. There's going to be some lessons learned. There are going to be some things that you'll never go through again because you have that level of experience in your arsenal now, so to speak, in your quiver. I think that's what it's called, where they hold the arrows for the bow and arrow. Your quiver is full of experience. Actually, this tell us what Scorpio got going on. The High Priestess. Awesome. I feel like this is something that you didn't know. While I was shuffling, I was hearing the bounce back. You know, Scorpio has that bounce back ability. You know, where what you think may have kept a Scorpio down, Scorpio is rising, just like how she's like rising out of this water. You know, she's with grace, with dignity, with all power. Also feel like it was nothing that you didn't already know, and it could have possibly absolutely been something that was inevitable, and it was just something that had to wait. And now the air is clear, you're free to be you, and you're free. It also could have been something that you didn't want to let go of, you know, because we can hold on as Scorpios, because you know, Scorpios can be ride or die. We're going to hold on, and sometimes it could be to our own detriment, you know, because we love so hard and so deep, you know, while all the while our intuition is firing all cylinders, saying abort mission, you know. But I do feel like Spirit is saying that all is not lost. And the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups. Because what is for you will find you. What is for you will be for you. So that's pretty powerful. Let's keep going. The Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups says, I feel like in the back of your mind that you knew there was options, that this was an illusion. Then I also feel like you wanted to be in a relationship, or you wanted this to work, that you was willing to settle and or sacrifice. You know, you was willing, I'm hearing, to take one. I'm trying to get that right. You were willing to take one for the team, so to speak, with this Fool card. Take it back to the beginning if need to, almost like a reset. You was willing to, but I feel like this was not the path that was supposed to come out, or the path that's supposed to come to fruition. With this first card being the High Priestess, you know, the secrets were revealed. The secrets, 444 was on the clock. The secrets were there and being revealed all along. So I feel like it was just really just a matter of time. The Page of Cups, And someone may be feeling like they're starting all over from the beginning, but really you're not. You're never starting over from the beginning. Like I said, your quiver is full of experience. So from this starting point now, you know, you taking, here's the Seven of Swords, you taking everything that is yours, everything that you've acquired, everything that you've learned, and now in this Page of Cups position, you can go forward, and that is on a different foot. Look at that, the Magician. I feel like this is just part of the plan. The Alchemist. Everything, nothing is lost, nothing is wasted. Everything is for a purpose. Everything happens. So whatever this was that you went through, it could have been communication, love. It could have been something at work, something that you thought. 555 is on the clock. Any of those things um, together, as the alchemist, as the magician, has created whatever this outcome is right here. And so now you're at this standing point, yes, as a page, yes, as a beginning, but not as a novice. This is new grounds, a new level, a new timeline, so to speak. So I feel like Spirit saying things are never lost. It's all for a purpose. It's all for a greater purpose. Like that Five of Swords, you won. You win whether you feel like it or not, because Spirit is in you, because you are co-creating your life. Look at the Sun. There are brighter days ahead. As you heal, as you learn from this setback, you're going to take this, and I'm hearing you're going to be able to tell your grandchildren about it. That could be just for a few, but the stories, the battles that you overcome, the things that made you exactly who you are, giving you the strength that you are, that you had to overcome, will be nuggets of truth that you can now impart to your grandkids, so that legacy can continue. That Hierophant, I feel like it just still goes back to, you went inside and you made an executive decision within yourself to make a decision on the outside. So um, you may have ended something. You may have walked away from a job. You may have ended a relationship. You may not have wanted to, and but because it was inevitable, this was something that had to end. Sometimes with Scorpio, we take that upon ourselves. Like, is it something I could have done different? Could this have went a different way? But you went on the inside. You looked for the answers, and you found them. And this can only go up from here. The Hermit, right? That introspection. I feel like you shined that light on the inside. Reason, rationalize, analyze, and you made a decision. You investigated. You put everything in it. You looked at it from every angle, and you made a decision with everything on your own of introspection, analyzing, along with the spirit, because we in this together. Spirit, divine, your guardian angels, your spirit team, in this together, made this decision, even as heartbreaking it is, to get you to a higher level of consciousness. Like that Seven of Wands, under that Seven of Cups. The things that were being presented, the options, the things that weren't lining up with where you're going and what you desire and what you begin to then have to protect yourself. You had to guard yourself. Yeah, this Ace of Wands, it was new. It was a new beginning, and it felt like a new beginning over and over. But it was almost like it's too good to be true. If something, and you felt like if something was too good to be true, we need to be doing some investigation. We need to be like, okay, divine, okay, spirit, what's really going on here? We need to chop it up and see what's going on. All right, Page of Cups here. The Four of Cups. I feel like you just wasn't having. I feel like you indulged in whatever it was for a second, just, or for a little while, not just literally a second, but for a while, to test the waters, to see if there was any truth to this. Maybe it was me. Maybe I'm looking at this wrong, but then you had to realize, no, it's not me, So you had to call an audible with this Judgment card. I feel like you called the audible through the knowledge and the impression of the introspection, and from the Holy Spirit, you call the audible and be like, no, this not what we're doing. We calling a TV timeout, so to speak. Something's gotta give. Look at that, the Emperor, right? You stood your ground. You made a boss move. You made an intelligent move. You looked at everything from every way possible to make sure everything was fair across the board, and then you move, and I'm hearing checkmate, and you win, even though your heart may be broken or it's something you didn't want to see. 11:11 is on the clock. In the long run, you do win. You do win. The Four of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. Meditation, thinking this out, ready to getting over the heartbreak, getting over the and I'm hearing heartbreak is not always like I don't think we should always look at heartbreak as, okay, I'm sad, I'm broken, in disarray, because that Three of Swords, it's also heart expansion. When something expands, that there is pain along with that, so whatever this is, with this Four of Swords on the bottom, it's rest and meditation over a heartbreak or something that happened. I feel like with that, your heart expands. You have an expansion, which to me is an acceptance. That's part of healing, of accepting what has happened. And this is general. This could have been a relationship. This could have been a job. You could have felt like you was done wrong, left out in the cold. I mean, this is just a general. It could be anything, But I'm feeling like it's the perception of it. It's what's going to help with the healing. It's going to help with the healing. All right, let's see. Two of Cups. Right. You mirrored what you expect. Let me see. Your perception of what you expect was not mirrored. You were your, let's say, left side of the mirror, and what was given to you was not a reflection of that. There was no equal reciprocity. There was no equal yoke of that. So therefore, you recognized that and had to make a decision, because it was not for your highest good. Look at that. The bottom of the deck again is the Judgment. You calling audibles left and right. Look at that. The Seven of Swords, make an executive decision. With the Seven of Swords, it could be depicted as being sneaky, taking what is yours. And I feel like in this case, you have taken exactly what was yours. Meaning the lessons that you learned, everything that you learned, you gathered that up and you're moving on. And it's allowing you to be more in touch with your intuition, because this is up under that Hierophant. Like I said, your quiver is full now. Your quiver, these life lessons, the things that you learn, it's like, yeah. What do we want to get? Let's get an affirmation. Hi, Spirit. What is the channel message? The affirmation for Scorpio. We have, I embrace my unique individuality. I couldn't say it. And then the back says, Follow your heart, not the expectation of others. Have the courage to ask yourself, who am I, and embrace it. And I feel like that's exactly what you did, Scorpio. Who am I? What am I putting up with? What am I allowing? Oh, that just stuck out, and I heard read that. What I seek is seeking me. And I feel like if it doesn't line up with that, look at that door. It's like I'm out. You don't. It's like you don't have to leave. I'm out. I'm out. And then the back says the universe is so generous that it can't wait to send your way whatever is necessary to help you in your journey. Open your mind, the door that leads to your infinite possibilities, and accept that you are an unlimited being. That is awesome. So I feel like Spirit is saying you made the right decision. As heartbreaking as it is, or something that you didn't want to see happen or come to this point, that you absolutely made the right decision. All right, you guys, till next time, remember who you are.